If you have mastered the basics and are ready to level up, the basket weave stitch is a beautiful way to add rich texture and dimension to your projects. So let's get all your crochet tools together. You need your hook. This is a G hook, by the way. A yarn needle. This is just to hide and secure your work. A row counter. This is a great tool to have. And a stitch marker. Stitch marker, I believe, are for beginners and those who are already mastered the basics. Grab yourself some yarn and let's get started. So we're going to start with a slip knot. And then we are going to chain a multiple of 8 chains plus 4 chains. So in other words, you need a total of 20 chains for this basket weave sample that I'm going to share with you. And then we are going to be making a double crochet. So we're going to skip the first 3 chains. And these 3 chains will count as your first double crochet. So insert your hook into the 4th chain, yarn over the hook, draw through the first 2 loops, yarn over the hook and draw through the last 2. This is a double crochet. Remember that the first 3 chains we skipped will count as a double crochet. You will make 1 double crochet in each chain across. Again, yarn over, insert into the next chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, draw through the first 2 and then the last 2. And just continue doing this until you get to the last chain. And this is what the double crochets look like. So I'll meet you at the end of this row. So here you will chain up 2, and this right here will count as your first half double crochet, now and throughout. So we are on row 2. Yarn over the hook, and we're going to make a front post double crochet by inserting the hook front to back. Then you're going to yarn over and pull up a loop. You'll have 3 loops on the hook, and you're going to yarn over and draw through 2 loops on the hook. And you're going to do this twice. So we're going to be making 4 front post double crochets. Here they are. Next, we're going to make a back post double crochet 4 times. So insert your hook from back to front around the post of the stitch. Then you're going to yarn over and draw through the 2 loops on the hook, the first 2, and then you're going to yarn over and draw through the last 2. We're going to repeat this again. Insert hook from back to front around the post of the stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. You'll have 3 loops on your hook, and you're going to yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops, and then yarn over and draw again through the last 2 loops. I got stuck here, my friends. It's okay, be patient. Patient is key to success. Just saying. So we're going to do this again. So in other words, we're going to have a total of 4 back post double crochets. So we had the front post, back post. Now we need to do another 4 front post double crochets and then 4 back post. And I'll meet you at the end. And at the end, remember, we're going to insert the hook into that first chain you see there, because that's our half double. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and draw through the last 3 loops, and that is a half double crochet. So now we're going to start row 3. Row 3 is the same thing as row 2. We're going to be making front post double crochets 4 times, and then 4 back post double crochets, repeating this pattern till we get to the end. Here we go again. This is a front post double crochet. Yarn over the hook, insert the hook from the front to the back, yarn over, pull up 3 loops, yarn over, and draw through the first 2 on the hook twice. Now we're going to repeat this process across. So this is for row 2 and 3, making a half double crochet at the end. Now rows 4 and 5, we're going to start with a back post double crochet. So this is for rows 4 and 5. Remember that the chain 2 is a half double crochet. So here we go with the back post. The back post again is working from back to front around the post of the stitch, yarning over and pulling up a loop. So you'll have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops, and then yarn over and draw through the last 2 loops. So we are making again 4 back post double crochets, and then we're going to make 4 front post double crochets, and then another back post 4, and then 4 front post, and then you just finish your sample. This is just for practice, and you can continue making more rows if you'd like. And if you want to follow along for more tutorials, follow me, give this video a like, and thanks for watching, my friends. Bye!